Hi friends, again today I have come to you with a very beautiful video. It contains some very important questions about letter writing. Let us answer these questions. When writing a letter to editor, you think about the newspaper to which the letter is to be sent. What else is important? The options are why you are writing, what you want to tell the reader, what you want the reader to do, all the above. Which option is correct? While writing a letter to editor, you think about the newspaper to which the letter is to be sent. Then here, what is important? Out of these 4 points, you please choose the most appropriate option. Why you are writing, what you want to tell the reader, what you want the reader to do, all the above. Which option is correct? I think option D is correct. Let's move to question number 2. That is, why does it help to plan a letter? Why should we make a planning before writing a letter? The options are you can make a list of all the points you want to include. You can decide how to order all the points in your letter. Both of these, none of these. Which option is correct? So here, option A and B both seem to be correct. You can make a list of all the points you want to include and you can decide how to order all the points in your letter. So planning a letter will help in making a list of all the points that you want to include and uh, deciding how to order all the points in your letter. So both of these options, both of these are correct. Next question is, when you write a formal letter to an editor, what information do you include? Okay, while writing a formal letter to an editor, what information do you include in the letter? Praise of the editor's good work, both your address and the newspaper's address, uh, your date of birth, all of the above. So which option is correct? Praise of the editor's good work? No, this cannot be. Both your address and the newspaper's address. Yeah, this should be your date of birth. No, date of birth is not required. All the above. No, all the above cannot be correct. So here option B is correct. Option B, both your address and the newspaper's address is correct. Next question is, when writing a letter to an editor, which way of closing a letter would be the best? Means how should we close a letter? When we write a letter to an editor, what is the way of closing it? Yours faithfully, yours sincerely, yours truly, all the best. So we use yours faithfully also and yours sincerely also, yours truly also. But out of them, the best is yours sincerely. All the best is not used. Okay, option B is correct. Then question number 5 is, if you don't know the recipient's name, how would you address the person? Suppose that you are sending a letter to someone, but you don't know the name of the person who is going to receive your letter. You don't know the recipient's name. Then how do you address the person? आप कैसे एड्रेस करेंगे उस पर्सन को? Options are here: dear Mr. or Mrs., dear sir or dear madam, my dear, hello. So here hello cannot be, my dear also cannot be, dear Mr. and Miss, dear Mr. or Mrs. cannot be here. Here dear sir or dear madam should be. If the person you are addressing to is male, is a man, then dear sir, and if um, it is a madam, then dear madam should be. So this is the correct answer. Option B is the correct answer. Next is, in which part of a letter the main part is written. So where the main part of the letter is written. So postscript, closing, opening, body. So postscript, main part can of the letter cannot be written here because it is added after finishing the letter. Then closing, no, it is not. Opening, no. Body, okay. In the body of the letter, the main part of the letter is written in the body of the letter, and that is why it is called, since since the body of the letter contains the main part of the letter, it is called the body of the letter. Question number 7 is, how would you address the recipient of a formal letter? फॉर्मल लेटर के रिसिपिएंट को आप कैसे एड्रेस करोगे? फॉर्मल लेटर के रिसिपिएंट को आप कैसे एड्रेस करोगे? डियर मिस्टर, रिस्पेक्टेड सर, मिस्टर एंड हाई. तो हाई कैन नॉट बी, मिस्टर is incomplete, dear mister cannot be, respected sir is the correct answer. Yes, respected sir. So we address the recipient of a formal letter with respected sir. Then question number 8 is, in which part of a letter is with best regards used? मतलब in which part of the letter we write with best regards? So options are heading, opening, closing, and body. So heading cannot be, it cannot be heading, it cannot be opening, closing. Yeah, we write this with best regards in the closing part of the letter. Closing, okay, closing. Next question is, in order to have the desired effect on the recipient, what should a formal letter be? मतलब formal letter, what should a formal letter be? How should it be written to have the maximum effect or desired effect on the recipient, the person who receives it? Options are in the proper format. Means it should be written in the proper format. Then to the point and relevant. The letter should be to the point and relevant. It should not be digressive. Then grammatically correct and all of these. So here all these 3 points are relevant in the proper format. It should be in the proper format, to the point and relevant, grammatically correct. So all of these options are correct. Then question number 10 is, formal letters produce immediate effect because they are. Yes. So the question is, why do formal letters produce an immediate effect on the reader or recipient? Options are, it is interesting, formal, informal, brief. So which of these options is correct? Uh, brief. Formal letters are brief. That is why it produces immediate effect on the reader. So whenever you write a letter, it should be brief. It should not be digressive. Okay. Otherwise, the recipient will not read the letter. Okay. So whatever you want to say in brief. Do not use unnecessary words. Question number 11 is, simplicity in writing means what? So what is the meaning of simplicity in writing? We often say that your letter should be simple. Okay, write in a simple manner. So what is simple here? What is simplicity? The use of simple tense, the use of simple sentences, the use of simple words, plainness. So what does simplicity means? What does simplicity mean here? It means the use of simple sentences. Whenever you write anything, whether it be a letter or paragraph or article, some sentences should be simple, not complicated. Then question number 12 is which part of the letter contains the writer's address and date? Yes, it is a very important question. Which part of the letter contains the writer's address and date? Opening, body, salutation, none of these. Actually, opening is the correct answer. When we start writing a letter, the opening part of the letter should contain writer's name and address, date, writer's address and date. Question number 13 is where should one write the date on the letter? On your letter. On the letter. लेटर में डेट कहाँ लिखना चाहिए? Where? Below the sender's address, above the sender's address, below the recipient's address, above the subject line. The date should be below the sender's address. Sender's address के नीचे होना चाहिए. Then question number 14 is the paragraphs where comparative study of two or more things is done are called grammatical, pictorial, analytical, none of these. So which option is correct here? It is called analytical paragraphs where comparative study of two or more things is done. Now question number 15. Which of these can be used in analytical paragraphs? Analytical paragraphs में इनमें से किसका यूज हो सकता है? Maps, charts, tables, all of these. Which is the correct option? Maps can be used, charts also can be used, tables also can be used. All of this is the correct answer. In analytical paragraphs, all of these are used: maps, charts, and tables. So, thank you, friends. Thank you very much. Before leaving the video, please like and subscribe the channel. Please like the video and subscribe the channel. Thank you very much.